Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Welcome to our presentation for the subject SMP10103, Principle of Economics. Today our group will be presenting about one of the most influential and innovative companies in the world, which is Apple Inc. Before we begin, allow me to introduce our group members. I am Nur Aina binti Muhammad Nazli, and with me are Muhammad Amirul Husni bin Zuhri, Tan Chi Hao, Muhammad Ikhwan Fahmi, Nur Alia Natasha, and Nurul Fatin Najwa. In this presentation, we will explore in Apple Inc. Let's get started.
Oligopoly is a market structure where a few large companies dominate an industry, influencing each other's pricing, innovation, and marketing strategies. The company that we choose is Apple. Apple operates in an oligopoly, especially in the smartphone and consumer electronics market, competing with Samsung, Huawei, and Google. Apple was founded in 1976 and based in Cupertino, California. Is one of the world's most valuable companies with over $391 billion in revenue. It leads the premium smartphone sector through products like iPhone, iPad, MacBook, and Apple Watch, along with the services such as iCloud and Apple Music. Despite limited competitors, the industry remains highly competitive due to strategic move by these major players.
Apple operates in an oligopolistic market where only a few strong companies like Samsung, Huawei, and Google dominate the industry. Unlike perfect competition, this company competes through innovation, marketing, and unique products. One of Apple's main strengths is product differentiation. They create their own hardware and software like iOS and macOS and build an ecosystem that connects all their devices. This allows Apple to charge premium price, and many users are willing to pay because they are loyal to the brand.
Next, by 2024, Apple controls over 70% of the global premium smartphone market, which is show how strong their position is. In Malaysia, although Apple doesn't have official store, their products are sold through authorized reseller like Machines and Switch, and also on the Apple online store. Entering this market is very difficult. New companies need billions in R&D, top talent, and strong supply chains. For example, Apple spent over $30 billion on R&D in 2023. Besides that, Apple also needs to follow many laws and regulations such as data privacy and consumer rights, especially under authorities like MCMC in Malaysia.
For my part of presentation, I'll be focusing on the business strategies, starting with premium pricing strategy. Products like the iPhone 16 Pro and MacBook Air M3 are introduced at high price points using a price scheming approach. They also use implement product versioning, offering models like iPhone SE, 15 and 16 to target different income groups. This approach maintains exclusivity and brand prestige. Customer experience is another major focus. Apple Store provides a personalized, hands-on experience, modern environment. They use tools like Net Promoter Score to measure satisfaction and build long-term trust, encouraging repeat purchases. Under branding and marketing, the strategy emphasizes emotional and lifestyle-driven advertising. Think of the Think Different campaign or the iconic silhouette ads. Minimalist design and consistent messaging strengthen brand loyalty. The company also prioritizes sustainability and ethics. They use recycled materials in their products and are aiming for carbon neutrality by 2030. These steps appeal strongly to the eco-conscious consumer. Lastly, innovation and ecosystem integration is central. With proprietary technologies like the Apple Silicon, Face ID, and the Vision Pro, Apple ensures seamless integration across its devices. This tight ecosystem increases user convenience and raises the cost of switching to the competitors.
A look at some of the key challenges facing Apple. The first one is intense competition. Apple operates in a highly competitive oligopoly with strong rivals like Samsung and Huawei. Maintaining premium pricing is risky. If price go up, customers might switch to more affordable brand. On the other hand, lowering price could be spark a price war, which it into profit. So instead the competing on price, Apple lean heavily on non-price strategy, especially innovation and enhancing the user experience. The next we have the rising of cost of innovation. Apple continue to invest heavily in advanced technology such as its M series chip and new product like the Apple Vision Pro. But there is a risk its new product might only bring minor improvement, which can lead to diminishing return if the customer don't feel a significant upgrade and the certification could start to decline. The last one, the Apple is facing the growing regulatory scrutiny. Its closer ecosystem is being examined by regulators in many countries. There are the antitrust investigation pushing for change, such as allowing the side loading of app. This change could reduce Apple control over its ecosystem, potentially harm its brand identity, and impact its revenue.
For the last conclusion, in conclusion, Apple exemplifies the characteristic of an oligopolistic market where a few dominant firms shape the industry through innovation, strategic pricing, and strong brand loyalty. The oligopoly structure has driven technological advancement and product differentiation, benefiting consumers with high quality options, although it also limits price competition. To remain competitive, business like Apple must continue to innovate and adapt to changing consumer demands and regulation. Government, on the other hand, should enforce antitrust law and promote fair competition to ensure a balanced and healthy market environment.